This is Kylie. Kylie has been missing from the face of the internet for a suspicious amount of time. People are worried, they are deeply concerned as to where she's been.
So welcome to the first episode of my new series.
Let me reassure you, Kylie is fine. Mostly. She just doesn't really leave her office much. Her office now qualifies as both her sanctuary and her prison. She's basically a mythical creature who only comes out for snacks and printer ink. But today, the hermit emerges. Get ready.
Dear Diary, I started LunarLoft 2 years ago. My firstborn child, the one that cries less than a real baby but still manages to keep me up at night. I've poured my entire heart, soul, and probably a little bit of my sanity into this company. My wild idea turned reality. A tiny dream I cradled through self-doubt, late nights, and way too much coffee. But until now, it's lived quietly online, safe. E-commerce has kind of been my comfort zone for as long as I can remember. But today, that all changes. It's time to step outside of my comfort zone.
Today we are getting ready for my very first ever pop-up shop. Working from your laptop is really fun, but I've been doing e-commerce for years. Meaning I haven't talked to people in years. Every single person who comes in the shop, I'm gonna ask their sun, moon, rising, look into their birth chart, give the whole 9 yards. I am so excited. But we have just one problem. It is 24 hours away. And your girl has ADHD, which means I procrastinate everything until last minute, which is my worst personality trait. I'm trying to work on it. The pop-up shop is tomorrow. I got a lot of work to do.
Kylie has never had to present her products nicely as she's only ever sold things online. Usually her art goes from screen to sleeve to mailbox, never needing to be propped up like a proud peacock on display. But alas, the pop-up shop calls for aesthetics. And what does Kylie do when she needs to build something? She summons a wild man, that's right, a rare handy male to do her dirty work for her.
I just spent my life savings on paper. Let's unbox it, shall we?
Here we witness Kylie packing her art prints into their protective sleeves so they ship to everyone safely. Each print gets lovingly tucked in like a little art baby heading off to its forever home. This is the calm before the storm, folks. Appreciate the organization. It won't last.
Oh, I did not cut this one properly.
My zodiac art is all about reimagining the signs beyond their usual symbols, using rich storytelling and layered symbolism to reflect the heart and soul of each sign. Here, I'm currently just dividing and organizing the meaning behind each of my art prints to pack into the back of every protective sleeve. So I designed these new business cards and I was so excited to unbox them. We've had the same cards for 2 years, so I was excited for something different, and I think the new design is so cute.
Kylie unboxed her new business cards that she was excited about.
Are you serious? Is AI really trying to voice over my YouTube video?
This is my channel now, Kylie. Let's be honest. Kylie had literal weeks to prepare for this event, so naturally she waited until the night before to do everything. Why? Because she has the brain of a squirrel on espresso. The ideas are non-stop, but the execution, pure chaos. It's a dance between panic and performance art. Still, in classic Kylie fashion, she pulls it off. Tired, frantic, possible overconsumption of Red Bull, but somehow she still manages to get the job done.
And my signature decoration is with some amethyst crystal, organic lavender. So I'm doing the last part of my candle making process. And it's also my favorite part, which is decorating the candles, because I cover it in all the goodies. Oh my god, I forgot the mints. So satisfying. Look at all these moons. It's 9 p.m. and we're drinking a coffee because the pop-up shop's tomorrow and I still have a lot to do. ADHD procrastination is real. One down, way too many to go. I'm not even gonna count because it's gonna overwhelm me, so let's keep going.
As much as I loved making candles over the years, I'm honored to say that this is the last batch of LunarLoft candles I will ever be making. Why, you ask? I genuinely don't think I've ever made 2 batches of candles that have ever turned out the same. I've spent over 6 months perfecting the scent, and still every single batch comes out smelling different. Sometimes in business, you need to know when to cut your losses, even if it's just for your own sanity. Which is why I'm glad to say that this is the last LunarLoft candle batch I will ever be making, exclusively for my first pop-up shop. I'm also labeling the rest of my crystal bracelet stock to sell as add-ons at the pop-up shop.
It's happening. The day has arrived. Kylie's very first pop-up shop. She's nervous, she's excited, she's caffeinated. The booth is set, the prints are ready, and she is bravely stepping into the unknown like a majestic business wizard. Will people come? Will they like her stuff? Will she survive standing for more than 20 minutes without needing a snack? Stay tuned, folks. History is being made. On day 2, Kylie does what all the greats do. She experiments. She rearranges the booth like a mischievous little possum who's decided feng shui might increase sales. New layout, new vibe, same amazing art. She's testing theories, manifesting abundance, dabbling in psychological warfare via table placement.
And we are finally back in my office. It was only a couple of seconds for you guys. It's almost been a complete week for me. After the pop-up shop, when I say a tornado went through this room, I mean a freaking tornado went through this room. Like, I have never seen this office as messy as it was the past week. I'm back in my home office. I can now see the floor of this room once again, which my Venus is in Virgo, so I have like quite literally OCD. So now that I can actually see the floors again, I am feeling a lot better. The pop-up shop honestly went way better than what I was planning. With selling in person, you never really know how it's gonna go. I had no idea what the market was gonna be like in person, especially at the area I had it in. It was kind of more of an older area, which I thought that demo might be less interested in astrology, but it went so amazing. And I was so nervous going into this, guys. Like, I remember it was like the first 2 or 3 hours into day 1 and I didn't have a single sale, and I thought to myself, like, what if like I don't have a single sale the whole time? I was actually almost overwhelmed by the amount of sales. Like, I knew I was gonna do okay, but I didn't expect to do as good as it went. I didn't realize how much of a saleswoman I am. Like, I was selling to people who knew nothing about astrology, which I didn't expect. Like, I thought because I have niche art, like there may not be as many people into my artwork. It didn't matter who walked by. Like, I would just ask them like, what's your zodiac sign? And then give them a quick little description of their sign and then how it correlates to the artwork I made. And then like 9 times out of 10, they would convert to a sale. Which I think was like the biggest takeaway from this weekend that surprised me the most, was like selling astrology art to people who know absolutely nothing about astrology. I honestly didn't think those sales would convert. This weekend, if I sat back in the corner and like didn't talk to anybody and like let them come up to me, I don't think I would have even gotten a single sale. Literally like everybody, random grandpa walking by, I was like, oh hey, what's your zodiac sign? And I'd explain their sign and they'd be like, I don't believe in astrology. And somehow by the end of the conversation, they would buy my art, which is so crazy. Like, to think about the amount of people that are gonna put my art up on their walls tonight is like, the night before the pop-up, I was like literally bawling my eyes out in tears on the ground, stressed out. Like, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna cancel it. And then I'm just so glad I didn't do that because it went amazing. And I will definitely be doing it again in the future. I'm super excited to take you guys along this journey. Also, there were a few creepy old people that would come up to me and talk to me for like 40 minutes. They wouldn't buy anything and I'm like, please leave. But hey, live, laugh, love.